The next exercise is a great exercise for the triceps. Whether you're using this exercise to warm up before your tricep routine or at the end, just to finish off with a good pump in the triceps, it's hard to beat tricep kickbacks. The tricep kickback exercise really works the top part of the tricep. In other words, it's what we call the top part of the horseshoe. See, the tricep, which really, if you think of that word, tri, three, ceph, heads, is what the triceps are made of. We have the lateral head, we have more the medial head or the inner head, and then we have the upper part of the tricep here, which really forms the foundation. So this really gets the top part of the movement. It's what contracts the hardest when you're in full extension, like when you lock out at the top of a pressing movement. So we're going to focus on this. And like I said before, this is a great way to start warming up the elbow joint. So I recommend that you start and maybe even finish with this exercise. This is a tricep kickback. Okay, let's get started. The first thing is, like any other movement where you're bent over, you want to make sure your lower back is absolutely straight. You see people using a bench in this movement, that's fine. We chose not to, just so you can see what commonly happens and some of the pitfalls or mistakes you can make when performing this exercise. Okay, so you notice that the upper arm is as close to horizontal to the floor as possible. That allows for the most range of motion. Say we bring the upper arm down a little bit. Okay, now do it. See, the range of motion, we've just made it from here to about here. So this is the range of motion. It's very small. Now, by bringing the elbows as far back as possible, it makes it harder tenfold, and you increase the range of motion, as you see there. Now, another common mistake you'll see, and we're purposely showing you this the wrong way because this is so common. You notice that when he comes to the start position, he's actually in a lot of flexion of the elbow. There is no tricep involvement from here till about here. So there's no sense in doing that. So when you come to a position where your forearm is perpendicular to the floor, so at a 90-degree angle to the floor, you want to stop and go again. So we're stopping at 90 degrees, perpendicular, and again, stopping at 90 degrees and up again. That's perfect. See, again, there's no reason to bring the dumbbell to the shoulder. This isn't a bicep movement, it's a tricep movement. Perfect. That's good. So you see the tricep kickbacks, there's a lot of things you can go wrong with it. You can bring the upper arm down a bit and really shorten the range of motion. You should keep it back. And the other thing is you can bring the forearm or the dumbbell in your hand close to your shoulder and get momentum on the way up. And again, that has nothing to do with the triceps. So we want to eliminate those two things, and you'll feel your triceps burning up very quickly in this movement. This is a tricep kickback.